Hey guys, back with another one today. Had a great question from one of you awesome subscribers. Thank you all for the support on this channel. It is much appreciated by me. So that question was, Joe, does Tonal have splits? And when I was first asked that question, I was thinking, well, yeah, Tonal has splits, but this subscriber said, do they have standard splits, like push-pull leg, something like that, right? So I think I said something along the lines of, yes, they have full body splits, because this person was asking about full body splits. So I said, yeah, they have something like that. But guys, keep in mind, these are trainers working programs for you. They're working programs for you. They're building these programs for you to do. You have regular workouts that may last, anywhere between 5 and 15 to 40 minutes. And then you have, 2 times a week, 3 times a week, for 2-week, 3-week programs. And within those programs and within those regular workouts that may last only a few minutes, they have routines. So what is a split? It's a routine. They have isolated routines, like for your biceps only, and then they have stuff that are full body. So it just depends on what you want. Now, this subscriber actually asked me to go over some of the workouts that are in the machine, and I actually did a 45-minute video on that, and I ended up deleting the entire thing. Now, you guys know I don't like to waste time. Even on my rest time, when I'm exercising, I am doing something. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing something. Then coming back, doing my next set. When that's done, on my rest, I go do something. I don't like to waste time. I spent 45 minutes on a video that I simply deleted. It's not a waste of time necessarily. It was a learning experience for me. If you're asking me if this machine that has all this artificial intelligence has splits, you are telling me two things. The first thing is, you just want to know if this machine is going to work for you, because you want a full body routine and you want to work your full body and you just want to know if this is going to work for you. So that's the first thing that you're asking me. And to answer that question, yes, it will. Second thing you're telling me is something that you're not actually telling me, but I can only infer from what you're saying. If you're asking me for a standard split, it is very likely that this subscriber, I could be wrong, but it's very likely that this subscriber does not know how to train. It's very likely, because a standard split is not hard to put together. Very simple to put together. Now, the reason why I threw that video out, I gotta shut this is bugging me. Now, the reason why I threw out that 45-minute video that I recorded and spent all that time and energy on was because I found myself going through these movements again, because I've done videos showing you the movements that are in the machine, showing you the breakdown of the programs and all that stuff. I found myself doing that. And that's not a problem to do, but at the end of the day, all I'm showing you is all the ways that this machine can give you the same thing. So I'm going into programs, I'm like, look, this one they're doing biceps, and over here, in this other program they're doing biceps, but it's in a different way. And guys, you don't need all this variety. You don't need all this variety, but Tonal gives it to you because they gotta make sure that you're getting what you pay for when it comes to your $50 a month. I wanna make a very standard video for you guys. I get asked all the time, are the trainers good? Are the programs good? Are they gonna do what they need to do? What you guys are asking me when you ask me those questions are, basically you're asking me, is this gonna work for me? Is this something that's gonna work for me? Is it worth me buying? Is it gonna change my life? Guys, I said this a million times. The trainers and the programs, they will do good by you. They will. But you need to have a foundation. If you're asking me if this machine has a standard split on it, a standard split, you don't have the basics of training down. And if you don't have the basics of training down, I don't even know if you should be buying this machine. You might be better off maybe going to the gym or maybe getting some free weights and learning a foundation first. Now you might be saying, Joe, I need a trainer in order to learn the foundation. Okay, fine. But that's a very expensive trainer. Very expensive trainer. Guys, you can get the same foundation from YouTube.
Notice that my knee isn't coming too far over my toe, right? We're gonna switch legs. Boom. Right here. Up. Boom. Up. Right there. And woo!
From YouTube. Go on YouTube and find a foundation. Find a foundation. Learn what the eccentric phases, learn what the concentric phases, learn how long a rep should be, learn how much power you should be putting into it. This machine will help you do that stuff, but you're going to be spending thousands upon thousands of dollars in order to accomplish that. And if you're not a seasoned trainer already and you don't know if exercise is something you even want in your life at this point, you might not want to buy this. you're going to have a lot of people. I did a video a long time ago that everybody hated, and it's one of my most popular videos. Well, it's not popular because people like it. People think I'm lying to them. I'm quite literally telling you, don't buy this machine if you're afraid to work out or if you don't know what you're doing. And if you're going to get frustrated, some people get frustrated very easily. Some people are easily deterred. Do not buy this machine if you're easily deterred. And people got on me about that video. They thought it was clickbait. It was not clickbait. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm trying to save you guys money. So, does this machine have standard splits? Sure. But you can make your own standard split. When you don't want the standard split that you create, because a standard split is something that you create, when you don't want that, that's where these guys come in. Do you need the programs and trainers? I don't know. That depends on you. But I feel like chances are, if you don't know how to create your own standard split, you probably shouldn't be buying this machine. Now, if you do buy the machine anyway, they have plenty of stuff on it for you. You're not going to be disappointed for that $50 a month. Tonal will make sure that they give you as much content as possible to fulfill your needs. So if you're asking me if the programs are good, will you receive benefit from the programs? I do believe so. But just make sure that you have your time under tension down. Make sure that you know what your goals are. You have to have a goal, because you can have this machine, and if you don't have a goal, you're not going to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you have no direction. And you can get onto one of these generic programs and you can go through the motions, but if you don't know how much power should be behind a movement, if you don't know how much time under tension you should have, if you don't know what the eccentric phase is and you're dropping the weight quickly, if all of these things that are kind of basic don't come into play, you're not really going to gain the most benefit. Now, the machine does do some work for you. It might tell you, bring your arms down slower, do this or that, but at the end of the day, if this machine was a full-blown trainer and giving you every bit of a foundation that you need to know, if it was truly giving you that, you wouldn't need to pay the $50 a month. They will never tell you everything you need in this, because then you would have no reason to pay. So it's never gonna be the same as you learning for you. It's like you reading a book and experiencing that book for yourself compared to somebody just telling you about the book. You might get a general idea, but you're not getting all those specific details that really make the difference. Does that make sense? Another question that I get asked often is, what do I think about the programs? Well, you guys might be aware, I have never used the programs. I used one program. It was by Coach Jackson. I don't even remember what it was called. Matter of fact, let me see. It was called Go Big or Go Home. And I didn't even finish the program. I stopped one workout shy of finishing the program. And you might be thinking, Joe, why'd you do that? Well, the reason I did that was because I knew I didn't need it. This was a good introduction. I believe it's advanced. It's an advanced program. When I first got the machine, I jumped right on it. I went to an advanced program because I already knew what I was doing. I bought this machine not for the AI, but for the footprint and the technology of the Bluetooth and it being so compact, having a gym and not knowing it was there. That's why I bought this. I didn't buy this machine for all the stuff that most of the people out there, most of you guys will buy it for. I didn't buy it for that reason. I did this program, this advanced program called Go Big or Go Home. And on the last workout, I said to myself, you know what? Why am I going to keep spinning my wheels? Why am I going to do it? I know I don't need this. Now, was it good? Absolutely, it was good. It was very, very good. It was good. Believe me when I tell you it was good. But I didn't need it. I figured, what's the point of doing it? So, anyway, guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys appreciated it. You will get something out of the subscription and you will get something out of these programs. But when you want to tailor make your program, that is where you're going to see the most benefit. Make sure you know the basics so you don't get hurt and you get the most out of your workouts every single time. I look forward to getting out some more tips and tricks videos about the basics for you guys in the future. Talk soon.